We coming out of there. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2. Well, it's been a long 3 weeks for the Red and Greens of Coventry United, but finally we are back. First team action returns to Coventry United TV, and we're here at Butthole Lane, no sniggering, the home of Shepshed Dynamo Football Club for today's Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division match between Coventry United and Shepshed Dynamo. Liam Cook here, your host for today's match. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Cov United TV and leave a like on the video if you enjoy today's coverage. We have got a fantastic match coming up for you. You won't hear this match anywhere else, and of course we've got the highlights of today's game coming up for you tonight on the YouTube channel as well, so make sure to hit the subscribe button for more exclusive Red and Greens content. We can see the manager of Shepshed Dynamo coming out now, the ever faithful Red and Green Army, including our chairman Mr. Pete Reynolds, who's standing right next to the tunnel. I'll tell you what, nice to see that he comes to a game for a change, eh? Oh, that's probably me getting fired in the morning. Anyway, let's get you straight into the team news here at the, as Shepshed would like rather have it called, the Dovecote Stadium. We're not going to call it that though. We don't, we like calling it the butthole. Right, let's get into the Coventry United starting lineup first. With the Red and Greens today, number 1, Rich Morris. 2, Brad Jones. 3, Tom James. Number 4, Ben Valance. 5, Jamal Clark. 6, Kyle Barnett. 7, Lewis Rankin. 8, the captain, Gift Musa. 9, Aaron Apoku. 10, Shaquille McDonald. 11, Rob Prinzel. And on the bench, 12, Dominic Aleni. 14, Niall Rowe. 15, Tommy Glasgow. 16, Kevin Thornton. And 17, Adam Shaw. Players are preparing themselves now in the tunnel. Shawbury, Shepshed Dynamo in their traditional home strip of white and black striped shirts with black shorts and socks. Coventry United in the red shirts with green shorts and socks, the civic colours of the proud city of Coventry. We'll take you through the away team news very shortly as the substitutes for Coventry United see Tommy Glasgow and Dominic Aleni making their way to the bench. It's been a long old wait for fans of Coventry United for some first team action. A lot of games called off recently.
Well, this afternoon's Midland Football League match, sponsored by Total Motion Vehicle Management against Coventry United. Sports will make the journey down. Not a very nice day. Let's hope the football keeps on entertaining this afternoon. Let's stop to remind the Dynamo fans that Tuesday night we will be playing at County Headquarters home to Park.
The referee waiting for his assistants to make an appearance. So a strong attendance for today's match, braving the conditions. The pitch isn't looking particularly great at the moment. They had a match on the pitch earlier on today, and it's cut up the turf a lot. We've had a lot of rain this morning as well, so we're not going to see any fancy-free, skillful football today, but we are going to see some football nonetheless, and that's what we all want to see after a couple of weeks without first-team action. And of course, don't forget to join us on CUTV tomorrow afternoon from 2:45 p.m. for live coverage of the Women's FA Cup 4th round match between Millwall Lionesses and Coventry United ladies. You do not want to miss that one, folks. As we are still awaiting the arrival of the Coventry United personnel. Well, after a number of weeks of inactivity due to the weather, we are back here on Coventry United TV, live from Butthole Lane, where the Red and Greens of Coventry United hope to give Shepshed Dynamo a swift kick right up the butts hole with 3 points in the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division. You don't want to miss this one, folks. It's live on Coventry United TV with Liam Cook. Shepshed Dynamo versus Coventry United. So straight into the Shepshed Dynamo team news. Number 1, Denham Hines. 2, Adam Hon. 3, Liam Reid. Number 4, Joe Pheasant. 5, the captain, Joe Betts. 6, Josh Bar Rostron. 7, Tom Hill. 8, Pierce Kiembe. Number 9, Shay Brennan. 10, Michael Reeve. And number 11, Amavir Sandhu. On the bench for Shepshed Dynamo, 12, Kyle Wymark. Number 14, Niall Prenderville. 15, Joe O'Neill. 16, Reese McLean. And 17, Liam Hurst. Cracking game coming for you here on CUTV with Liam Cook. Well, you can probably hear the Shepshed Dynamo fans next to us. Well, certainly a unique chant about Pierce Kiembe, the Shepshed number 8. We'll be hearing that throughout the match. I'll tell you what, if he scores, we'll be hearing that until full time. A rather sodden pitch at Butthole Lane. The Coventry United won't care one iota. Football is back at Coventry United. It's about damn time as well as we prepare for kickoff at the Dovecote Stadium. We are underway here on CUTV with Coventry United kicking from right to left. We're hearing it's going to be a 5-man at the back formation. Looks like a I'm not sure what it looks like. We were told it was going to be a 3-6-1, but I don't know whether United are going to stick to that one. So a foul was given early on. Ball down the left-hand side, out comes Rich Morris to meet it, and the offside flag is raised against Shay Brennan. Well, the Shepshed number 9 made his way towards the penalty area. He'd strayed past his past the last defender. Morris actually saved the shot, but he was offside anyway. So Morris will take the free kick halfway into United's territory. Morris boots it clear. In the air by Apoku. Now here's Shaq McDonald. Puts it through for Tom James on the left-hand side. Will James get there? He'll slide in. He'll keep it away from Kiembe. Great work from Tom James. Will he get the cross in? No. Kiembe blocks him off and takes the ball away. Only as far as Rob Prinzel. Finds James in a lot of space on the left-hand side. Cross put in. Offside. It was hurled away anyway at the near post by Jake Betts. And Betts was not happy that Shepshed gave the ball away so easily. Of course, we'll keep you up to date with the latest goings on from the new lawn, where Coventry City are taking on Forest Green Rovers. So, live updates on that game coming up. I believe Coventry Spinks are not in action today, so we won't be bringing you updates from their match. So, one full-time score to bring you from the Premier League. Burnley 1, Manchester City 1. An extraordinary goal from Danilo giving Manchester City the early advantage before Goodmanson made it 1-1 with 8 minutes to play. Booted clear by Hines. And it's made in the air by a Coventry United player. Throw in Shepshed, taken quickly by Hon. Hill. Busted clear by Pheasant. Lob ball down the right flank. Kiembe will give chase. James able to find Ben Valance playing at centre back, it looks like. Has that come off the arm of the number 7, Tom Hill? No, it hasn't. Blocked it down the right hand side once again for Kiembe, deep into United territory. Just out of play, and the number 3, Liam Reid, can't reach it either. So a throw in, so a goal kick, I should say, goal kick will follow for Coventry United after about 3 minutes. Number of postponements for the first team has meant it's been a rather boring month for the Red and Greens. At least they got Christmas off anyway. Morris clears. It's met in the air by Reeve. Looking forward by Tom Hill. Now to play for a Coventry United throw. Which will be taken by the former Watford man Tom James. Again, the pitch not looking in great shape. But after a previous postponement, I think both parties just wanted to get this game underway and over with. Balance volleyed clearance straight onto the head of Betts. Hill trying to put Reeve through, and that should be easy pickings for Jamal Clark. Making his competitive debut of Coventry United. Blasted clear by Rich Morris, only as far as the feet of Amavir Sandu. Forced away by Brad Jones. Sandu covered up by the fullback. And plays a lovely 1-2. What a run this is by Sandu. Options in the penalty area. Reeve couldn't control, and it's cleared by Ben Valance. But Shepshed asserting their authority early on. Rankin sent it down the left flank, and McDonald is offside. He was forced towards the left byline anyway, so it would have been difficult for McDonald to try and cut in from there. So Hon will take it. Bar Rostron. Busted clear, hoping to find the number 8 Kiembe. Balance caught out by the Shepshed defender. And a low bobbling effort by Liam Reid, easily saved. Prinzel will try one. Rob Prinzel, and it just flashes wide. I don't think Denham Hines would have had anything to do with that one, but a low, ferocious hit from Prinzel. He's got his go in the first team after a couple of weeks on the bench. And he nearly catch up his first appearance. Sandu tries to bring it down to earth. Jones holds him up but can't give it away from Reeve. Reeve tries to cut in from the left wing. Reeve's cross. Kiembe at the far post. Kiembe jumps for his corner off the shoulder and slid away by Jamal Clark, the Coventry United centre back making his first team debut. And both players slipping and sliding there as Hon keeps it away from McDonald deep into his own half. It's all the way back to Rich Morris between the sticks. Here's Ben Valance, who's down the left-hand side, and a poker will give chase. I don't think he'll get there. He won't. It's chipped away by Joe Pheasant out for a Coventry United throw deep into Shepshed territory, about level with the penalty area. What can the Red Greens do from here? Not a lot, says the throw is blocked by Kiembe, who concedes the corner. Poor control from Pierce Kiembe, and that will be a red and green corner on the left flank. James hooks it in. The far post is Prinzel, and he nods it over. Remember last time we were here in the League Cup, Rob Prinzel scored a free kick. The Shepshed fans to our left trying to create a bit of atmosphere. Dynamo Hines clears. Up leads Hill. Kiembe nods it on as far as to the feet of Tom James. James has lofted pass, aiming for Apoku. Apoku beaten in the air by Betts, flicked away by Hill. Now Amavir Sandu, space on the right for Kiembe. It's a bit further than the number 8, it's going to the number 9, Shea Brennan. It bounces for Shea Brennan. Tries to turn Ben Valance. Brennan swipes past Valance. Half clearance by James, finished up by Valance, and now Lewis Rankin tries to get moving, runs over the ball but gets it back. And his pass is blocked by the Shepshed man. It remains at 0-0 here at Butthole Lane. Well, that's a rather unique chant. I don't think I'll be joining in saying that. But they certainly like it on the Butthole here. So it's all the way back with Rich Morris, who blasts it clear of the Coventry United goal. Apogo jumps for it, being in the air by Betts. Comes down to earth, run on by Liam Reid. Sandu swaps it away from Prinzel, now into the centre circle with Tom Hill. Kiembe making the run down the right hand side, tries to put it forward for Shea Brennan. Handball claims against Clark, referee says no. Valance to James. Driven low pass by James to find Aaron Apoku. There's Shepshed on the ball with Brennan. Driven shot by Brennan from a good 30 yards out, blocked by Jamal Clark. Rankin won't keep it in. So 10 minutes gone at the Dovecote Stadium on Butthole Lane. It remains at Shepshed Dynamo 0, Coventry United 0. Hon tries the 1-2 with Hill. A poor return pass from Hill results in another throw in virtually the same place for Coventry United this time. Poku dispossessed by Hon. Bar Ruston. Attempt by Musa to barge Tom Hill of the what's never going to work. Neat pass to find Kiembe on the right flank. Cuts in, and a good slide by Ben Vance to take the ball away. United appealing for a foul, and eventually the referee has given the foul to Coventry United. Appeals of a penalty behind us from the Shepshed fans. A little bit hopeful. Late scores in the Premier League. Stoke leading Bournemouth by 1-0. Brighton 1-0 up at home to West Ham United. And West Brom 1-up against Southampton. And at the new lawn, I can tell you it's still Forest Green 0, Coventry City 0. Morris's clearance. Oh, nice back heel there by Tom James. Not on by Rankin. No one there though, and it should be easily cleared. It is indeed. And a shove to earth by Gift Musa on, I believe that was Josh Bar Rostron. In fact, no, it was Liam Reid, sorry. So Liam Reid falls to the ground, and it will be a Shepshed free kick about 5 yards inside the United territory. Well, Hon will step up and blast it forward for Shepshed Dynamo. All outfield players in United's half. Sends it into the box. Who's up there? Betts jumps for it. Headed clear by Kyle Barnett. A second stab at the cherry. Sandy on the left flank. Covered up by Brad Jones. Gets the cross away. And Brennan has put it out off Kyle Barnett for a corner. So PS Kiembe will take the corner on the left flank. Plenty of options in the box, and plenty of movement as well. Kiembe looks for Reeve. Reeve can't control. Betts. Cleared by Rob Prinzel, only as far as Bar Rostron. A wayward pass towards the left flank, picked up by Brad Jones of Coventry United. McDonald is offside, and quite a sizable way offside. And that will be a free kick to Shepshed Dynamo. Here's Hill. Side steps, gift Musa, but a poor pass picked out by Ben Valance. James. Rankin. Apoka making the run. Here's Rankin looking for options. Tries to let off of Brad Jones, and a slide by Jake Better. Crucial slide. He had to make that change and he had to get it right. Great tackle by Betts. Now Kiembe. Making some good progress down the right flank. Gets his opposite number 8, Gift Musa. Kiembe still going. Barged off the ball by Gift Musa. Brilliant physicality. And that'll be a goal kick. Just goes to show that contact doesn't mean free kick. Despite what the Premier League will have you believe. I've got to say, the Shepshed fans are the most vocal we've had since the Hena game last year, so you've got to take your hats off to the Shepshed fans behind us. Morris's kick, not done by Kiembe. Michael Reeve, Valance slips, but still able to keep the ball. Oh, brilliant from Ben Valance. Lofted pass by Rob Prinzel, brought out a word by McDonald, slips and Betts slides it away. See, this is where McDonald's going to struggle. McDonald is a skill player, and right now he can't get a decent footing on the pitch as Betts has taken a touch from Shaquille McDonald. That will be a free kick, I believe. And Betts is staying down. Let's hope it's something serious. And in fact, the physio has been called over. It looked like he was caught by McDonald's trailing leg. Score date from the Championship now. Cardiff lead Leeds United by 1-0 at Ellen Road. Birmingham are in front at Sheffield Wednesday as well. League 1, Oldham 1-0 up at home to Bradford. It's Peterborough 0, Southend 1. Doncaster 1-0 up away at Portsmouth. And Wigan 1-0 up against Gillingham. So Betts has been asked to lead the pitch for the time being. So it's a throw to Coventry United. So a free kick was never given. It was simply a stoppage of play. But Shepshed had the ball back with Reeve. Hill, driven past the fine Pierce Kiembe. Takes on Tom James. Step overs from the number 8. Tries to slide his way past James, but a stumble from Kiembe, and Rankin will pick up the pieces. Oh, look at that. Great skill from Rankin to find his way past Kiembe, calling Kiembe's bluff there. Musa, today's captain for Coventry United. Now Kyle Barnett. Musa again in the centre circle. Barnett blocks the attempted clearance by Sandu, but Betts finishes the job. Reeve will give chase. Michael Reeve will get there before Ben Valance. Cross blocked. Valance will now lay it off to Tom James, and United can breathe easy for now. Great run from James. A free kick. I believe that was a free kick against Michael Reeve. So it was Reeve's initial challenge from behind on Tom James. The fans behind us not happy because they thought it was against Pierce Kiembe. It wasn't against Kiembe, it was against Reeve. So I believe it was Michael Reeve sliding in, catching the Coventry United man from behind. Referee tried to play on, but then the challenge from Pierce Kiembe was a good one. He certainly got the ball, but that was not the reason the foul was given. That was simply a stoppage in play. Morris's clearance. Poker jumped too early, and Betts will volley it away once again. United haven't even had a shot on well, they've had one shot on goal from Rob Prinzel. It's not been the most productive of games. Sent down the right flank for Reeve to give chase. Valance will get there first. What can he do with it though? He'll concede the throw. trying to end the immediate danger. By Rostron. Slice it towards that left flank. So over the head of Brad Jones, and Sandu will keep it in on that left flank. Amavir Sandu step over, takes it past Brad Jones. Sandu! On it flashes across the face of goal as Reed tries to get his head on it. Kiembe in there as well. But neither man could make a sizable contact on the ball. It will be a throw-in on the far side for Coventry United. After a fierce move from Shepshed Dynamo. Tom James will take the resulting throw-in for Coventry United. He's asking for some options. Not a lot of movement, I've got to say. Very static set piece at the moment. A run up by James, tries to find now in Opoku. Opoku jumps once again, beaten in the air by Hon. Hill, now Kiembe. Encased on this right flank, Shepshed Dynamo. Now Bar Rostron, lobs it into the area, bounces into the grateful grasp of Rich Morris. Across to the right flank with Kyle Barnett. Driven low pass, trying to find McDonald, picked out by Hill. Rostron. Offside. Offside given against Shea Brennan. Brennan makes some good progress down that left flank. And also, if you didn't hear, we had some sad news at Coventry this week. The first team coach, Ollington Matthews-Paris, leaving the club after this game. He's been with the Red and Green since the summer. He's done some brilliant work with Coventry United, but he's working away for the foreseeable future. So, of course, best wishes to Ollington Matthews-Paris in his new venture. As Sandu is dragged to earth by Brad Jones, and the referee may decide to take action. I think he will do. Well, yep, the referee wants to have a word with Brad Jones. And it looks like we could be about to see the first card of the day. There was no attempt to go for the ball, so I don't think Jones can have any sort of argument if he is booked. It is indeed a yellow card for Brad Jones. So Jake Betts will take the throw. Betts sends it forward. Michael Reeve taken away by Jones. It's fallen to Brennan on the edge of the area. Shea Brennan turns and shoots. Wayward shot will cause Coventry United no sorts of issues. But it has been Dynamo with the larger chunk of goal mouth action in the opening 20 minutes at Butthole Lane. United on a winless run of 8. Morris's clearance towards the centre circle. Prinzel nods it on. It's intercepted by Amavir Sandu on the halfway line. Liam Reed dispossessed. And the clearance has come off the heel of Amavir Sandu for a Coventry United throw just in front of Terry Anderson's dugout. Shepshed certainly seems to have had the better of the first half. Jones, up line to Opoku, nodded on towards the Shaquille McDonald, but he's blocked off by Hill. Opoku slides in on Sandu. No foul, says the referee, and a bit of a battle in front of the Shepshed dugout, resulting in United coming away with the ball down the left flank, and the ball was slowed down sizably due to the condition of the pitch. It's helped Tom James out sizably. Now Musa in the centre, lays it off for Lewis Rankin. Will he try one? Jones making the run. Here is Brad Jones. It's Jones. Slide challenge. Referee says no foul. And Jones is furious. United have just let Shepshed take the ball back. I think there was contact there, but wasn't enough to take him down. That's what the referee seems to think. He doesn't seem to think it was, but United not happy with the things. United just seemed to let Shepshed have the ball back. Seemed more focused on complaining about the decision rather than going for another attempt. Crossing to the box just out of reach of Shaquille McDonald, and the move comes to an end. But 4 words come to mind there after that move for Coventry United. Play to the whistle. It's something that they haven't been doing. Brennan blocks off Kyle Barnett. Lays it off, hoping to find Liam Reed, but it's intercepted by Ben Valance. Hon. Kiembe. Back to Hon. Cross to Bar Rostron. Forced across the pitch by Rob Prinzel. Into the centre circle and all the way back to Hines between the sticks. Hines. Lofted pass towards Sandu. And a good challenge by Brad Jones. He had to get that right. He's on a yellow card already, remember. Handball claims against Hill. Referee says no. But United still on the attack. Rankin across to Shaquille McDonald. Can he cut in? Takes on Hunt. It's McDonald. Low shots and cleared away by Betts. James will try and keep that one in, and that's a foul against Pierce Kiembe. Taken quickly the free kick by James. Now Gift Musa. Back to James on the left flank. Takes on Hunt. Cross put in. Who's in there? Apoko slides in. Can't divert towards the goal but retains possession. Tries to find Tom James. A poorly weighted pass, and Kiembe will clear. And a slip by Shea Brennan results in the United throw. And the referee is having a quick word with Tom Hill, the number 7. I believe there was some sort of indiscretion there from Hill, which resulted in the referee giving advantage to Coventry United, which they nearly took. And I tell you what, Tom James, after 20 minutes, is more brown than red and green at the minute. That man bun's almost lost in the mud. So it will be a throw to Coventry United. About 15 yards inside enemy territory. James's throw to the feet of Aaron Opoku. Challenged by Adam Hunt. Another throw to United, level with the penalty area. Good progress made by the Red and Green so far. James plays a 1-2 with Prinzel. Tom James. Now Opoku on the edge of the area. Heavy first touch. Kiembe takes it away from him. Pierce Kiembe striding forward. His pitch resembles more of a mud bath than a football pitch. Reeve, Brennan, great give and go football here, but eventually Reed is stopped by Gift Musa. Great tackle from the captain. Now Brad Jones. Musa sidesteps Tom Hill, sagged up by McDonald, nodded on by Rankin. Here's Aaron Opoku, takes it past Betts, does he? No, he slides in on Adam Hahn. I don't believe that he intended to take out the number 2. He was trying to get the ball back, but the referee could well bring out the yellow card. Opoku sliding in. I don't think it was an attempt to challenge though. The fans next to us asking for a red card. It's not a red card challenge, no doubt about it, but it could be a yellow card. There was certainly no intent in there. I don't think the pitch is helping matters though, however. And I believe the referee is taking that into account. I don't think it's going to be a yellow card. Certainly could have been. But I don't believe there was any sort of intent or malice. One of the Shepshed fans saying he could have killed him. Maybe a little bit out of context, but... Well, we've certainly got a passionate bunch here at the Dovecote Stadium anyway, I say that. Denham Hines with the clearance from goal. Towards the head of Michael Reeve, beaten in the air by Jamal Clark. Valence clears. Met in the air by McDonald. Referee doesn't say he's offside. Well, of course, I'm a bit bemused by that one. It did look offside to me, but the referee has said that it is offside, and it will be a free kick to Shepshed Dynamo. 25 minutes gone here at Butthole Lane. Current score, Shepshed Dynamo 0, Coventry United 0. Now, of course, we've got Women's FA Cup 4th round action tomorrow. Live from St Paul's Sports Ground on the banks of the River Thames. It's Millwall Lionesses versus Coventry United. Kick off at 3 p.m. Coverage starts at 2:45. Burger can't take it around Jake Betts, but Prinzel was there in a slide challenge by, I believe that was Liam Reed. It's come off Prinzel last, and that will be a throw into Shepshed. Jake Betts will take the throw. There he goes. Over the head of Brennan. Jones, slot by Brennan, blocks the pass. Throw in Coventry United halfway into Red and Green's territory. Throw met in the air by Sandu. In goes Opoku, wins it back for Coventry United. Tries to make some progress down the right-hand flank. And Rob Prinzel with a bit of an altercation there, one of the Shepshed defenders, but the pass on the left flank is blocked by Jones. So throwing just inside the United half. Betts, Liam Reid shields the ball from Prinzel, slips as he makes the pass down the left flank, gets drifted out of play for a throw-in to Coventry United. Well, we're broken into a Grease medley now here at the butthole lane. That's certainly a first on CUTV. So Brad Jones will take the throw. And Jones continuing to make progress down the wing before he takes the throw. Referee was whistling at him for a good 5 seconds. And Jones has taken it in precisely the same position. After a bit of a run up, suddenly puts it out of play and it will be another throw in. Another one by Opoku. Rankin threads it through for Shaquille McDonald. Taken out by sliding Adam Hahn. He got the ball and it will be a corner. Well, Lewis Rankin is asking the referee for a penalty, but I think Hahn clearly got the ball there. Hey, I tell you, these fans are. I'm coming back here again. Brad Jones will take the corner from the right flank. Rankin offering the short corner option. He won't take it though. Far post towards Rush. Oh, Kyle Barney, but it's like caught off the crossbar. I think it has. "15 minutes until half-time here on CUTV. We'll be taking a short break at half-time to swap over the batteries on the laptop to ensure we can bring you the second half of this match in full. But we'll be using the same live stream, so you don't need to go anywhere. We'll just be going dark for about 15 minutes. Hines clears. Put in the air by Clark. Oh, and the attempted pass by Opoku cut out by Betts. Tom James. Under pressure from Reed, but pushing the back from the striker. Cleared by James. They will only find Adam Hahn, the right back. Denham Hines. Closed down quickly by Shaquille McDonald. Hasty clearance by the goalkeeper. Clark with the aerial interception. Lewis Rankin. Now Musa in the centre circle. Forward to Rankin. Back to Musa. Great give and go football here from Coventry United. Clear pull there by Reed. Referee says no. And James is furious as he's calling for a free kick. Well, meanwhile, United have lost the ball. It's come to number 7, Hill. Hahn. Reed stabs it forward, hoping to find Brennan, intercepted by Ben Valance. Musa gets to the ball first, but Hill clatters into him and takes the ball away. Kiembe overruns that one, and that will go out of play for a throw into Coventry United. James throw to Ben Valance. That's a bit of time to utilise. Short pass to James. Musa. Bit of pressure from behind by Liam Reid to no avail. Lofted pass by Rob Prizzle, aiming for Rankin. Is easily cut out by Preston. Reeve. Crossing opportunity. Brennan's in the centre. Lofted cross. And a simple catch at the near post for Rich Morris. The pitch not in great condition, I've got to say. It's not aiding the play. Morris's kick made in the air by Betts, who will get to the seconds. Kiembe runs over it, and that allows Tom James back onto the ball. Rankin. Forced down from behind by Hill. Bit of a soft free kick. I've got to admit, I don't think there was too much contact. Late score from the new lawn remains Forest Green 0, Coventry City 0. In the Premier League, there's been an equaliser at the Amex. It's Brighton 1, West Ham 1. Brad Jones with the free kick from the left flank. Lofts it in towards that far post. Poku's there. Out comes Hines and punches that one clear. Well, I'll tell you what, Tyson Fury's got nothing on that punch. Gift moves, just stops the counter attack in its tracks and puts it into the Shepshed dugout. Best to take it. Up line. And nodded out play once again by Tom James. 20 yards into United territory. Betts plays a 1-2 with Reed. Low cross finds Brennan on the edge of the area. By Rostron to Kiembe, and that one will bounce wide. And in fact, Rich Morris had to be sure and got a touch on it. It was going wide anyway, but Morris was not certain. Better to be safe than sorry, of course. So Pheasant will take the corner. It's put in by Hill. Up rather than out by Rob Prinzel. Kiembe wins the header. It's a scramble in the penalty area. Eventually United bring the ball back under control and Jones blasts it clear, hoping to find Shaquille McDonald, beaten in the air by Bar Rostron. But it's come now to Jamal Clark. Bit of shirt putting there by Kiembe. Referee agrees, and that will be a free kick, Coventry United. And there's been a goal at the King Power Stadium. Leicester 1, Swansea 0 is the current score. Who needs Riyad Mahrez? So Leicester leading by 1-0. So Kyle Barnett will take this free kick. Just a yard into United territory. United stacking options forward on the edge of the penalty area. Sent forward by Kyle Barnett. Apoku's in there. He's blocked off by Joe Pheasant, and it's a rather simple catch for Denham Hines, who hasn't been at all challenged in this first half. And a push in the back on Kyle Barnett, but I believe that was Shea Brennan. And the United free kick on the edge of the centre circle inside their own half will be the result. Just 10 minutes until the break here on CUTV. It remains Shepshed Dynamo 0, Coventry United 0. And a rather wayward free kick straight into Hines' hands. Throw finds Amavir Sandhu. Tries a driven low pass blocked by Jones. Jones' pass blocked by Sandhu. Jones and Sandhu running into each other there. Lewis Rankin surging room. We know what wizardry he can do and tries a spectacular effort. Blocked by the face of Pheasant. They're still alive with Poku. Closed down by Reed. Gets the cross away though. Blocked by Betts. And now Reed will clear Shepshed's lines only as far as Gift Musa. Musa's delivery in towards McDonald slipped. Up rather than out by Hon. Prinzel nods it forward towards McDonald and cleared by Pheasant. Now Shea Brennan. Tries to find Michael Reeve, and it's tapped out of play by Jamal Clark. And the referee is calling over Amavir Sandhu. I'm not too sure what this is regarding, but Sandhu is having a little ticking off from the referee. I believe it was for the run-in between Jones and Sandu a couple of minutes ago. No further punishment from the referee. And Sandu will take the throw. Plays a 1-2 with Reed. Up line to Michael Reeve. Sandu covered off by Musa and Jones. In goes Jones. He wins the ball and it will be another throw-in. And the referee is calling over Brad Jones, who's kicked the ball away. And the referee is having a talking to Brad Jones. Well, the Shepshed fans hopeful of a red card. They're not going to get one just yet, I don't think. The referee giving Brad Jones, I believe, one more chance. And indeed, the referee giving Brad Jones another opportunity. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see Dominic Elaney come on for Brad Jones at half-time. Betts sends it in towards Rich Morris. Good catch by Morris. Quickly throws it out. Here's Tom James, the freedom of Loughborough to work with on this left flank. Halted by Reed, but finds Ben Valance. Aim towards Brad Jones, maybe a little too far for Jones to run, and Betts puts it out of play for a United throw, level with the penalty area. Jones looking for some options. Apoku in support as is Rankin and Gift Musa. Here is Lewis Rankin. Holds off Pheasant, can't find his way past Sandu. Cleared by Bar Rostron. It's a wayward clearance out of play on the far side, around the halfway line for a United throw. Just 5 minutes until the break. And there's been a goal at the Hawthorns. It's West Brom 1, Southampton 1. The Saints with an equaliser. And it remains scoreless between Forest Green and the Sky Blues of Coventry City. Jones up line, nodded on by Aaron Apoku, trying to find McDonald. And a foul by Apoku on Jay Betts will result in a throw-in. So it's a free kick, I should say. Free kick for Shepshed Dynamo. So once again, we're going off there at half-time for around 10-15 minutes. You don't need to find a new live stream, however, we'll be live on this stream once again after the break. Betts' clearance, met in the air by Reeve. Shea Brennan. Is that blocked by the arm of Ben Valance? Referee says no. And TJ Tom James having to find his way out of a difficult situation in the penalty area. Closed down by Brennan. And Jones blasts that one clear. Only as far as Sandu. United in their own backyard and they don't want to be here. Apoku shrugs off Sandu. And now Brad Jones gets the clearance right. Betts sends it back where it came from. But now it's Aaron Apoku for Coventry United. The counter is on. Here's Gift Musa. Valance on the left flank. He's run over the ball and he allows Kiembe back into possession. Pierce Kiembe tries the through ball to Reed. Blocked by Jamal Clark, I believe that was. And now United have it back. Prinzel. And a one-man mission slides in. Bar Rostron stops him. Now Tom Hill. Valance. United can't clear their lines. Offside against Shea Brennan, who was racing to the loose ball on the left flank. Well, like we said before kick-off, it was never going to be a silky smooth, skillful match. It was going to be a slugfest. That's exactly what it's been. It remains 0-0 as we have just 3 minutes until the break. Rich Morris pushing his players up. Morris's kick. Prinzel met in the air by Sandu. And Sandu gets his head to it first, not out of play for a throw-in. Halfway into Shepshed territory. Brad Jones will take it. Upline by Jones to find Lewis Rankin. Surrounded by white and black shirts. Jones stabs it down the flank. Betts clears as far as Lewis Rankin. Rankin can't make his way past every challenge. He got past two, couldn't get past the third. Now it's Reeve, puts it forward, home to find Michael Reeve. It's Reeve. Heavy touch takes the ball away from him. And he'll go to play for a Shepshed throw. In fact, it was Valence who was able to get the ball away from Reeve. This could be the final attack of normal time in the first half. Added minutes will follow. There was a brief stoppage for an injury to Jake Betts, but apart from that, there hasn't really been anything. Adam Hahn will take the throw from the right flank, level with the penalty area. Great chance for Dynamo to take the lead into the break. Hahn's delivery towards Kiembe. Volleyed away by Gift Musa. Poker misses with a header. McDonald sends Rankin chasing the ball. Rankin won't get there. Joe Pheasant gives it back to Hines. And Hines takes a touch. If Rankin had kept on going, he may well have met Hines in the penalty area. Clearly only as far as Tom James. Apoku to Musa. Musa finds the run of Tom James. Crossing opportunity. Inside Kiembe. Didn't get the ball. Clear free kick. And it could well be a yellow card for Pierce Kiembe. And the referee is indeed going to bring out the book. It's a yellow card for Kiembe. No doubt it was going for the ball, but it was a mistimed challenge, and the referee is going to give Pierce Kiembe a yellow card. That's the third card of the match. Oh, Shaquille McDonald standing over it, as is Brad Jones. After Kiembe's foul, it will be Shaquille McDonald with possibly the last chance of the half to open the scoring. Two-man wall. Prepares for what's to come. McDonald, and it's gone to the chest of Hines. A scuffed shot by Tom James, and eventually nodded away. And now it's Shepshed Dynamo on the counter. Brennan. And the ball down the centre of the park into the penalty area, only as far as Rich Morris, but Shepshed rode their luck in that free kick routine. Hines made a meal of the attempted catch, hit him straight in the chest. But nobody in a red shirt could divert the ball into the net. It remains at 0-0 as we approach half-time. It's out of play for a throw-in around the halfway line on the far side of the park. Brad Jones with the throw. We are now into added time. We've already had 30 seconds. Bit of argy-bargy. And it was going to be a Coventry United throw-in, but Rankin's gone barging in on Jake Betts, and the referee has given a free kick. And the United players are absolutely furious. Well, we've had 1.5 minutes of added time. And the Shepshed fans are not too happy with what they say is the amount of indiscretions that United have got away with. So Betts will take the free kick. Blasts it towards Rich Morris's penalty area. And the referee calls time on the first half here at Butthole Lane. It is Coventry United and Shepshed Dynamo all square at 0-0. Coventry United TV signing off for the next 10 minutes on YouTube. We'll be back very shortly on the same live stream. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the second half very soon.